Hi everyone. Since it's season 2, so we will be starting in a different way. There are a few quotes which will tell you as to how the season 2 will be looking for the next eight episodes. If you can dream it, you can do it. Listen, take the best and leave the rest. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. Well, welcome everyone to Trending Live with Richa Mehta, season 2. This is host and director of the show, Richa Mehta. Season 2 is for the inspirational, for the captain of the industry. It will make you meet the superpowers, the business tycoons, and whatnot. Show is going live from 5 different platforms: my official page, my profile, Ferns and Petals official page, Rattan group page, who are a powered by partner, and YouTube. I would like to thank the sponsors of the show, the powered by partner Rattan Group, which is India's leading real estate group, in association with Khwahish by Tamanna, an exclusive collection of chicken curry dresses for modern women. Ritik Kashyap Films, a popular platform for filming the creativity, and Sham Creations, world's best creative agency. Now, I'll quickly brief you about the first guest of the show. So, episode 1 is really special, and the guest makes it even more special. Flowers always makes people life happy and more helpful. They are the sunshine, food, and medicine for the soul. Today, we have a bona fide entrepreneur who saw an opportunity when no one dared to take the risk. I would say he's the hero of the floral industry, the, the inspiring and ever so charming, the man who made Indian floral industry to reach out to the globe while making a name for itself in every household. Let's welcome the founder and the managing director of Ferns and Petals, Vikaas Gutgutia.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me over.
Hi Vikas, good afternoon. It's really lovely to see you on the very first episode. And so is my surrounding. It's all full with all of love. Yours is the favorite and the most talked about brand. The brand which makes every girl happy. And nowadays, males also, because it has diversified into so many new things. I would first give a small description and brief about Ferns and Petals. Ferns and Petals is India's largest flowers and gift retailer and one of the largest flower retailers in the world, with a network of over 320 plus outlets across 120 cities. It is started by the man here, Vikaas Gutgutia, in 1994. The first shop was opened in Delhi in Ferns and Petals remains the pioneer and only national level organized retailer selling flowers. So, Vikas, we want to hear a few lines before we start with the show.
Yeah, it's a long journey, 25 years. And when I started, I didn't know that probably I'll be sitting across and talking at this hour with Ferns and Petals becoming a household name. So, a lot of love and affection have come our way. The, I must compliment and congratulate and thank everybody who has made this very respectable brand today. And thank you for having me over.
You're most welcome. It's very rightly said. If you could see the miracle in even single flower, it can light up the whole world for you. As single spark can change the entire. We'll first start with the question and answer round. I'll be quickly asking you questions about your life, about your career, and we would be wanting your answers in 2 minutes. You once said a man cannot generate business from flowers, but now network of FNP is over 320 outlets across 120 cities. Can you tell me about your journey and how you thought of creating Ferns and Petals as a brand?
I belong to Kolkata, and I had a flower shop. My family had a flower shop there. So during my college, I used to go there for a few hours to help my uncle. So I had some idea about flowers, and when I came to Delhi for a vacation, I realized that the flower market in Delhi is very different than what we have in Kolkata. And then kind of went to Defense Colony, Khan Market, GK, where the flower shops were on all roadside, try to understand the market. And that's when I realized that yes, there's a possibility, and we should have something which is different. And uh, uh, because flowers are very delicate, and selling them from roadside in extreme climate, I thought it should be an air conditioned flower shop like we have in back in Kolkata. And that's how the Ferns and Petals was started.
Okay, very nice. What was your inspiration behind Ferns and Petals? I heard a story, and I would like you to tell us about.
Yes, of course. I This is because of my birthday flowers to my girlfriend, who's my wife now, and those flowers were not to my expectation. So I thought, in the capital of the country, if a good bouquet cannot be delivered, there should be someone who can do it right. And that bad delivery of flower was the first instigation, to start flower business here.
Wow, what an inspiration! I'm sure a lot of viewers, lot of people who love their wife and their girlfriends must be seeing it, and such an inspiration to start something like this. And now within few years, this is something which is there in every corner, and which I was talking to you about. I mean, it's my brother's birthday tomorrow, and the first thing which I click is on Ferns and Petals, even in Dubai. So congratulations! I mean, you have got access, and you have made everybody happy through your company.
Thank you so much.
So what are the challenges? I mean, something which you think was the biggest challenge which you faced during this star business.
I think it was an impossible situation because world over the flower shops are run by families. You do not have large corporates having so many flower shops under one brand name. So basically, it's a family run kind of a business all over. It's a small business, but I guess market was not organized. There was no precedent. Supply chain was a problem, and then convincing people to believe in you, to open flower shops and expand the brand. I think few first 7 8 years were really tough, and I think that struggle was the teacher, which kind of taught me and kind of graduated me to become a better florist to run all over.
Okay, that's really commendable. So, what do you think? I mean, if not Ferns and Petals, what do you think you would be doing right now? I mean, something else, maybe working, or maybe some other business which you must have started. If not
I
Ferns and
think
Petals.
I was always wanting to do something different, which is not run of the mill. I could not take up a job because I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. So I think कुछ ऐसा ही कर रहा होता उल्टा पुल्टा जैसा फ्लावर में किया. I don't know.
सही बात है entrepreneur होना और entrepreneur से job में जाना थोड़ा तो difficult होता ही है because my journey was also from in a very well reputed MNC to being an entrepreneur. So I know I totally agree with what you said. So you have already diversified into e-commerce and wedding industry. What are you planning further?
I think we are expanding very fast. We are taking funds and petals all over the world now. We are already in 6 countries, and we will be expanding to 2 3 countries every year. So maybe 3 4 years down the line, we'll be a true MNC, and we are already the largest brand in the world in terms of flowers. So that's something is helping us. The and I also see a lot of synergy in weddings and hospitality. Which is our second biggest vertical. We from started as a florist, then moved into wedding planning to banquet halls to hotels. So it's ever expanding. And then now we also diversified into media, trying to create content for OTT platforms. We have a YouTube channel. We also started something called Last Journey, which is a funeral services, where at the time of grief somebody has to take care of a lot of things which a nuclear family can't. So that's something which is in the process and doing very well, in fact. So I guess for me, every day there's only one quest: what's next? So as long as the quest is the driving force, a lot of things will keep happening. But yes, we're trying to stay to our grassroots competence so that we do not go haywire. So it's method to madness.
Totally. Wow. What an inspiration. I also have one more question. What do you think made Ferns and Petals the first choice of people around the globe?
I think it's the belief, it's the quality. I think it's the customer satisfaction. Whatever said and done, at the end of the day, your service, your quality makes you or breaks you. So we have emphasized a lot on quality. We emphasized a lot on customer care, and we made sure that emotions are conveyed in the right manner. And when you're emotionally happy about something, you tend to start loving that brand. So we are emotionally connected to our customers.
True. Quality is must. Okay. So I have one very interesting question. I was just reading through your introduction, and of course, because my season 2 is all about business tycoons, and I was reading different articles for business tycoons. I I read somewhere there's a super language, right? Rather a secret language for super. Yeah, because somebody said that for us, like for example, for us, complication means stock market में कुछ हजारों ऊपर नीचे हो गए. I was reading it somewhere. Once somebody said that for them, who is again like a tycoon like you, and he said that for him, complication means having different dials on his watch, something like a very complicated one. So what is complication in your life?
I guess complication is the reason to live. If things are not complicated, and as an entrepreneur, I think finding solution to those complications is what business is all about. I mean, when we see things which are not right around us, are the opportunities which will make us work on it and make business sense out of it.
Yes. Okay. So now we move on to round two. So it's a very interesting one. I'll give you a flower. I mean, name of a flower, and you need to tell me what does it reflect about a person. Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Lavender. If somebody's choosing
Lav-
lavender,
Lavender is more like relaxed. I mean, cool. It is a flower which is how to explain to you. I mean, it is basically a flower which you tend to like when you are just relaxing and you're easy in life. It denotes that. Yes,
okay. Jasmine.
it's all about innocence. Jasmine is very pure, very innocent. So jasmine is something which it's a most amazing flower. Yeah.
Okay. Rose.
Romance, passion. I guess that's what is rose is all about. I mean, you tend to give a rose when you propose.
True. White lilies.
Sorry.
White lilies.
See, I'm not. I may not be able to tell you about each flower in the true sense, but I guess generally all flowers, depending on the mood, they kind of help you feel better. White lily is basically purity. It's all about serene. So I'm not an expert on each flower saying what, and most of these flowers are some of the flowers are commercially used in our business. Some of the flowers are good as flowers, but are not commercially used in bouquets and flower shops.
True. True. And the last one, which is some one of my favorites also, daffodil.
Daffodil is compassion. It's about dreams, it's about sapno ki duniya.
Wow. And I would also like to reveal one secret. For many years, when I was in school, I used to write daffodils as my passwords to most of the accounts. So अब मैं ये reveal कर रही हूँ तो मैं सब कुछ change कर चुकी हूँ. But I don't know. I always used to make daffodils as a part. So
It's a beautiful.
that's how the flowers has impacted our lives.
Yes, 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 yes. And we also used to, keep those flowers in our books in between the pages. They used to dry up, and we used to kind of, keep us with us as memories. So flowers are the most amazing and the most beautiful creation of God. Yeah.
So true. Okay, so now we move on to the next round. We have a real life questions which our viewers have asked, and they put it across to me. I would be asking you to someone like you who's true inspiration. Uh, Some of them are really funny, but I would like to ask you. Okay, somebody asked, if business fails, what should I do to pay off?
What one should do?
Yeah, to pay off all the debts, all the
First
debts
of
you
all,
have.
first of all, business fails, person doesn't fail. You see, and every failure is to me a learning. You cannot succeed unless you fail. So I don't take failure in that negative sense. We learn from our mistakes, failures, and individually we become a better businessman or entrepreneur. And of course, the debt was not given to the business; it was given to an individual. As an individual, I'll do bigger business and pay off the debt. It's as simple as that.
True, and as entrepreneur, there's a fresh start every day. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's always ups and downs which goes into an entrepreneur. So true. So well answered. So somebody said that I don't like my dad's business, but since it's an ancestral one, I have to be part of. But what about my inspirations, aspirations?
I guess everybody who is an adult has a choice of doing what or he or she wants to do in life. Just because your father or your family has some business, it doesn't kind of force you or force an individual to kind of carry on the business further. I mean, the first and foremost thing to be a good businessman is the passion. Unless you're passionate about something, you cannot do it right. So I guess if the passion is there, then he or she is most welcome to carry on and take on the legacy. If you're passionate about something else, of course, I'll motivate and support in every manner to pursue your own dreams.
सही बात है. Passion is the key. It's a driving force. I mean, if you're
Yes.
passionate, do it. Your family will support. अभी नहीं करेंगे, कभी तो करेंगे.
Passion is like soul to a body. A body without soul is like just a piece of flesh. So similarly, without passion, business is emotionless. I mean, then it's difficult.
So true. Okay, this is a very interesting one. My boss is arrogant, but has a good experience. So instead of leaving him and starting my own, I wanted to gain all expertise. But now, I started having feelings for him. I'm trapped. What should I do?
First of all, I guess whether I'm an employee or he is a boss, we both are human beings. And if I was working under him, I'll probably make him work on his arrogance, make him my best friend in terms of two human beings. And so one and one is 11. So once you have the positive thought, when you love your work and love the company and the boss is the problem can be made into an advantage. So I'll convert that man to be a boss who will probably be a happier and company will grow bigger.
Wow. True. I mean, so rightly said. Okay. So we'll take another question before we play the 20-second commercial by Ram Rattan Group. Um, yeah. I always plan my entire year of business and track 10 things which I knew I want to do, but I keep failing as the market is just so unpredictable. When I go out and speak, everybody asks me, what are my 5 years plan? So how should I answer that? जब मैं अपने एक year plan complete नहीं कर पाता.
See, there are two ways of looking at it. I guess, first of all, there cannot be a 1 year plan. Any entrepreneurial journey has to take at least few years because there's planning, there is a lot of homework, research goes into starting something, and then it kind of, it's like you cannot have a newborn child start running the next month. So I guess every 1 year thinking of a new idea is not the right thing. I think first of all, idea has to be well thought. It has to be, and you see, to pursue your passion, the two things are very very important. One is practice, and second is persistence. So unless your passion is supported by practice and persistence, the business cannot grow. So I guess it's not that flimsy to keep changing your mind and track every 1 year. I guess, of course, business fails and people start doing something else. But I think minimum 3 to 5 years must be given to your passion.
Right, rightly said. Because problem with startups and especially youngsters, I mean, अगर कुछ महीने लग रहा है that it's not working out, they lose the hope. They say कि अब तो नहीं होगा. Let's change the plan. Let's change the track. But consistency is something which is very important, because if you're not consistent, you won't be able to grow.
Yeah, because you see, if you tend to do that every year, it's like having a fling. But if you want a serious relationship, it has to go on for a few years.
Yeah, right. Okay, last question. How to become a millionaire? I'm sure
Pursue your
everybody knows shortcuts of it, but I mean, I'm asking from you. I mean, what do you think you would like to
I,
say?
I think the biggest thing is a dream is not big enough unless it's scary. You must have very big dreams, and that's the first instigation to do anything in life. Dream big, think big, and pursue your passion. Make sure you practice it right and you are persistent.
So true. So before we take questions of the viewers, I would like for all of you to see the luxury commercial, something which Ram Rattan Group is living for last 36 years.
I didn't know that
Welcome back. So I would like now production team to read the questions. I know that there were a lot of people who think that Vikaas was truly inspirational, and the way he has expressed and answered all the questions were really, since we've already exceeded the time. I would like the production team to only take the questions. People have said number one company in of flowers in India, Sultan. Okay, Devashish has said congratulations, Richa, for season 2. Happy to see you back, Mr. Vikas. It's great to see you going live. Always thought how FNP came into our lives, and we grew around it in all occasions. How do you want to see FNP in another 10 years? And what's your motivation you would like to bring to your brand? So innovation he's talking about. What innovation you would
uh,
like to bring?
you see, it was almost 15 years back. I was talking to a journalist and I said, you know, what Coke is to cold drinks, FNP has to be to flowers. So the category has to be, you know, your name.
So true. Khwahish Betamanna, and this is another brand associated with us as an associate partner. She says, the earth laughs and feels happy in flowers. Which is your favorite flower?
Anthurium. It's a very beautiful flower. It's a heart-shaped flower, and it
Oh,
comes in various colors. Beautiful red anthurium is something which is my favorite. Yes.
wow. Okay. Ashish Mehta. Ferns and Petals has always been a solution to give people staying far from each other. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I've already revealed that it's his birthday tomorrow, and I've already told that I am sending something from Ferns and Petals to him. So Suman Mehta has asked, Ferns and Petals enhance the beauty of every party and function. चार चांद लगा जाते हैं.
Yes, we will sincerely keep doing our best to make sure all your occasions and emotions are in safe hands.
Devlina Roy has said, I bought from Ferns and Petals. Thank you for the beautiful flower.
Thank you.
I mean, everybody who's watching, we are going live from 5 platforms. There are thousands and thousands of people who are watching this. ये तो for sure है कि सबने एक ना एक बार Ferns and Petals जरूर खरीदा होगा. Because it's so talked about, and the way people are appreciating, and also you also know that.
Yes, I think now the world is our stage, so we will have to act as a responsible, grown-up, popular brand and make India proud.
So true. So we come to the end of the show, Trending Live with Richa Mehta. Thank you everyone for watching the show. Thanks to our Powered by partner, Ram Rattan Group, in association with Khwahish by Tamanna, Ritik Kashyap Films, and Ram Creations. Vikaas ji, thank you so much for coming to the show. Any message you and advice you would like to give to the viewers who are watching this video?
Thank you so much for having me over. Just one last word before, as you requested. I guess the most important thing is to have a goal in life. Without destination, journey is not right. So you can rest Google can do, so knowing your destination, your passion, desire is the key to life.
So true. So true. Thank you everyone for watching the show. See you on Wednesday, same time. We'll have, I'll just give a, we'll have a CEO of company whose net worth is 3 lakh or 2,000 plus crore plus turnover. Something which I fumbled while saying. This is something which the guy, the person behind, the CEO, you'll be meeting on the next show on Wednesday. Thank you all for watching this show. Bye and adios.
Thank you, Richa. Bye bye.
Thank you.